How's it going? It's Taylor here at Luther Marsh Organics. Just looking at one of our Seabuckthorn trees. I think it's September 17th. This one was we think a little dry in the early season. Sometimes the berries drop. Sometimes they stay real small, stay real small and shriveled up. They never get juicy. But we left this one a little longer, just so anyone who's unaware, the normal harvest time is around August 15th to the 30th. But yeah, September 20th, and these are in perfect ripeness right now. As you can see here, very, very good skin on them. Great flavor. Just wanted to talk to you about picking today. The number one thing I always tell myself, go in with a dead hand. See that? You just always come in nice until you've made contact like that. Helps to have a little bucket with a tie here around your waist. So if I was picking, I'd also pull with the one hand here to keep the branch tight and pick with the one hand. I think that pulling to keep it tight is one of the most important things. But I would basically do this, acquire a good little handful. But I always tell myself, go with a nice slow hand until you touch, then apply pressure. Don't come in like this. You tend to want to do that because there's so many berries. But they say in a lot of cultures across the world, the elders really enjoy the process because you have to focus. It's one of the only fruit trees you really gotta, there's a tremendous bountiful yield, but also you have to focus. You can't mess around. Like most fruit picking, you're just going aggressive, you're collecting. This is one of the few you gotta think about it. Strawberries, you're just going out there and grabbing. Blueberries, just grabbing. Aronia, you can just grab and strip. Now there are tools for this. People make, you'll see claws and stuff like that. Yeah, you can do that, but you don't want to damage too much of the bark here, or it won't fruit again on that wood. And I should mention, if this was a little bigger, I mean, you could do this. If we had more like this, we would probably maybe do the technique I'm about to discuss. But basically, one of the best ways to harvest Seabuckthorn is to cut these branches, tidy them all up nice, and bring them to a freezer. And once in the freezer, you're just gonna get a mallet and just bang, 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 bang. And all these berries will just fall right off. It's so easy. The only reason I'm picking is because we don't have a crazy amount, and I'd rather do that technique when those look like this. And we'll take the whole top off, cut it right down, keep it small, because the trees would go insane. They would be at least like that. So this way it keeps them small. Not only small, but much easier harvest, quicker harvest. One downside to cutting it, you would say, why don't you just cut it now? Well, you lose the next year. The next year you're going to have to wait. And here's a sign of our organicness. Got some insect activity. Yeah, so just picking little berries here. It's not something we'll do all the time. We'll probably do a lot of the cutting and freezing technique, but you know, that's what we're doing this year. These guys love them. Has all 4 omegas in it, omega 3, 6, 7, and 9. the highest source of omega-7 in nature. I think up to 40% of the actual juice is omega-7, known as, correct me if I'm wrong here in the comments, people, but I'm pretty sure it's called palmitoleic acid, known as omega-7. It's found heavily in dairy, obviously. Human breast milk and mammals' breast milk is full of everything. But the highest source in nature is the Seabuckthorn berry. I believe number 2 is the macadamia nut. I think avocados have a good amount, but nothing like these. Another thing too, don't worry about dropping them from height into your bucket when they're in good ripeness, or if you're juicing or anything. They're a good tough berry at this point. Last one.